Hey, it's Carly Burr. Welcome back to my channel where we talk a lot about living life offline, where I try to help you discover for yourself that the best things in life are indeed offline. If living your life more offline is something you're trying to do at this point in time or you're interested in, you should definitely join my letter called the Offline Diaries that I send out maybe a couple times a month, where I just talk about life offline and encourage you to live life more offline so you can experience the peace and the joy that comes from doing so. Today's video is for the people who need a little bit of harsh encouragement, for the people out there who just need the help finding the will to take the leap, who know inside and have felt the push, felt the pull to leave social media, but can't get themselves to do it. I just have a little message for you people today. First things first, I'm going to encourage you to stop lying to yourself. Stop coming up with justifications that are prolonging your stay on these platforms that you know you shouldn't be on anymore, that are damaging this, that, and the other for you. Stop making up excuses and telling yourself that you are using it for this, for my photo album, not for anything else. I don't care about anything else on there. It's just my photo album. I hear this all the time. It's often a lie and a justification for you to stay on longer because it's hard for you to leave, because people are addicted. It is a real thing. These apps are created to be addictive, and yes, they are. They have very much succeeded in that area. But you guys, this is your life. This is your life versus an app. This is more peace and more presence and more joy versus an addiction to this app, an addiction to watching what other people are doing with their lives, an addiction to whatever it is for you. It's an app, you guys, versus the rest of your life. You know, life isn't supposed to be easy. Usually, the best things in life, the most rewarding things, the most fulfilling things, the things that bring the lasting joy in our lives are the hard things. It takes time. It takes effort. So if you want to live a life easily, then stick with what the world is telling you to do. Just keep putting those feelings on the back burner. Keep ignoring those thoughts. Keep justifying the decisions. Keep covering up the feelings. Are we really that insecure? Are we really that validation hungry that we can't leave? Must we stay and share and consume even though it's killing us inside? That is the cheap way to live. That is the easy way to stay on the path that everyone else seems to be on. Look, maybe you're addicted. Maybe you're just a really nosy person who just likes to be in people's business. But why must you be on social media? Have you really asked yourself this question? How did you even get here? Have you just been on because you're a generation who grew up on social media? It's just something that everybody had. So at one point in time you found yourself on there. You don't even remember the day you downloaded the app. Have you ever taken a second to evaluate and think on why you're even online? Or have you just gotten caught up because that's just the path that the world has paved for us to be on? Have you ever asked yourself, why are you on social media? Why must you be there? I'll tell you an unpopular opinion right now. You don't have to be. You really do not have to be. I think it's time that you follow your heart, to take the path less traveled by, to take the hard path, to put in the work needed to find yourself in a better place a month, a year from now. Think about that now. Think about the future and stop getting so caught up in the here and now with these addictions and these little habits that you might have around your social media. Think about the future and how much better off you will be if you can do the hard thing now. It'll pay off later. I guarantee it. It will pay off tenfold you could have ever expected it to if you can get through the hard now. Then you'll be able to experience more of the personal peace that comes from being offline. I just want you to know that on the other side of your addiction, the other side of your justification for staying on social media, the other side of your having a hard time to find the will to pull the plug, to leave, there is a much better way of life waiting for you. And I'm not making this up. It seems that every time I get on YouTube, there's a video that pops up in my feed of someone talking about their experience leaving social media. It's like it's coming up everywhere, and there's a reason that you're seeing that. When I made my first video in 2018 on talking about this, I wasn't seeing it as much, but you'll notice that over the years, and I'm sure it's something that's going to continue to keep picking up, people are sharing their experiences because, you guys, this life offline is no joke. It's not something that we're putting a facade on. And it's hard to even show it to you, especially for me, because I'm not going to do the vlogging thing, showing you my life offline. I refuse to do that because it kind of defeats the purpose for me of my peace offline. But just experience it for yourself. If you can dip your toes in, if you can taste it a little bit, then you'll know that I'm not making this up. Look around a little bit on here and you'll see other people's videos talking about the personal peace, the joy, the whatever it is for them, the better way of life, if I can just wrap it all up in a bow, is offline. It's just a fact. People are waking up. People are tired of it. People are done with the lies, the perfection, the bull crap that is constantly put in our face. Done with the not being in control of how you're going to feel when you open up the app because you don't know what's going to be posted by someone and how that's going to make you feel. People are taking back control, and nothing makes me happier in the entire world than to see this happening. The shift is already beginning to happen. I can feel it, I see it, and I want nothing more than for you to be a part of it. People are recognizing that the joy isn't coming from these things that you're seeing online, the things that are overly emphasized of the world of things and materialism and what's the right word, like portraying yourself to other people. I'm like drawing a complete blank right now. To put up a facade for others, like the way that you're perceived, that's what it is. The perception that others have of you is an obsession. People are obsessed with others' perception of them, so they curate these lives online that are completely off. But anyways, people are waking up and sick of seeing that and realizing that it's not benefiting them or helping them work towards a better version of themselves and get the most out of their life. It's so exciting to see and to witness and to be a part of. And I can tell you that once you separate yourself from these things online, from these behaviors, from this overstimulation that is the world online, this is just crazy to me. I'm going to go on a little rant here. It's crazy to me that we're able to see what people across the world are doing. People way outside of our, the bubble of the little area of the world that we live in. Not to say that we need to live in a bubble. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is it's not supposed to be that we should know what so-and-so is doing clear over here and over there and over here. It is way too much for any of us to handle, which is, I think, why there's been so many issues associated with it. But we're just not supposed to have that much information. We're not supposed to consume that much of other people's lives. It's not normal. It's not healthy. Just madness. It's just wild. If you take a second to actually think about it, you'll realize how strange the whole thing is. It's just the weirdest, most unhealthy thing. So what I'm trying to get at here is once you can separate yourself from that world, your life will begin. To be able to feel like you're living a beautiful life instead of just looking like it to everyone else, that's something special. You deserve better than what social media will ever be able to provide or offer you. They don't want you to thrive in life. They want you to stay addicted. They want you to stay sad. They want you to become a robot in their system that just goes through the motions and continually does this mindlessly without even thinking much because they want to continue to make the big bucks. That is their main goal. How can we make the most money off of you? To them, you are a number. You are not a human soul. Maybe thinking about it that way can help you wake up, can help you to get your butt into gear, to get off of an app. You guys, it's an app. You're a human. You're a person. Don't let the app have so much control over you. You are so much stronger than any app will ever be, regardless of how you feel in this moment. You are much stronger than that addiction may feel. It's time to live for you. It's time to build your life offline. It's time to work on your offline presence instead of your online presence so much. And your offline presence is the one that no one talks about, but is actually worth the very most. So I'll continue to be here, encouraging you to take the path less traveled by, to build the life offline that no one sees, the life where external validation isn't there with the click of a finger. We're talking here about your offline presence. It's the daily things that you do that make up who you are, that make up what you think, what you do, that make up what your life ends up being. And I hope you know that I take this very seriously, and I hope that you do too, because this is your life. You're a precious person who deserves nothing but the very best. And I know you can't find that online, and I know you can't find that stuck in the place where you might be right now. It's time to make a change. It's time to build your offline presence. Here we go. I hope you join me. I hope that this is a little push that you needed. I hope this gets you going in the right direction. Or gets you to take some sort of positive action now, not later, now. I also hope to see you in the offline diaries, which is that little letter I send out every once in a while. I'll leave a link for that in the description below, where we can connect offline. Wishing you the very best, sending you all the encouragement, letting you know that you've got this. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.